Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about prom dresses and prom dress season for here in Massachusetts. This is something that comes up usually every spring in May, and I came up with this idea, and I saw some other people doing this too, and I just had this idea about taking pictures with the prom dresses prior to the prom. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, doing another video in the new studio. So I'm working at my desk over here, and I did a shoot in here yesterday, which you're gonna see the clips coming up on this side over here, about what I did, more of the behind the scenes on what I did. So it was really cool I reached out to this friend of mine that was, she had a daughter, they were talking about prom and they got the perfect dress, and I was like, you know what? I've done this in the past before during COVID when there was either a prom dress that they already bought the prom dresses and there was no prom, so I felt bad. They weren't doing anything with the dress. Graduations, everybody had graduations, cap and gowns. But there was no graduation, so we met at the park and we just did some pictures in the park with their cap and gowns and kept that social distancing, and they were able to get those memories captured. So I decided to keep going with that when it comes to the prom dress, and everybody, including both of my boys, did the same thing. They went out, they went over to the front porch, and moms and dads come over, and we made the meeting place at our house because I wanted my kids' friends to come to our house so that we could take pictures of their friends together, kind of thing like that. So that was the whole purpose of what we did. So when we did that, we're up on the front porch, and they're annoyed and they just want to get going to the prom. We rented a limo for them. So it worked out very good in that sense, but they're called the front porch pictures. You got the lattice in the background, you got the front porch, and maybe some shrubs or bushes or kept or unkept. And it's just not the most ideal place and the ideal look. So I have a new studio, and I reached out to this person, and she showed up. She's going to 2 proms, so she had 2 dresses, and both were completely different. I had no idea what they were. I just knew she had prom dresses, and I just told her to bring them. So she hired me to do this session for her and to capture the memories, kind of thing like that. And they're still going to do the front porch stuff later on. But, when you're spending pretty good money on prom dresses, and then, you want to get the hair and makeup done for the prom and make it look right, the problem, one of the things that people come into is like, oh, great, it's another expense. Yes and no. You cannot do pictures in a studio or professionally in a park and still get pictures in front of your front porch and be perfectly fine. This is not for you. This is for the people that want to do something a little bit extra for the moment and all of the hard work that their kids, young adults, went through to get to where they are. So that's why I wanted to do something like this. So you don't have to do your hair and makeup all over again, expense, and then on the day of the prom, you do it all over again, expense, but just do your hair and makeup as if you were going to school or going to church or going to a party or something like that, and just do it that way. That way there, it keeps the expenses down. You show up. On this particular one, you're going to see pictures coming up on this side over here. We had the gray backdrop pulled down on one side. I decided to add a little bit of color to the background as opposed to just having the gray background. So we went with green and purple and red, and every time we changed the color, it changed the look of the picture. She had a very shimmery, sparkly dress, which was really, really cool in that sense. Had the shoes, had the whole 9, everything was perfect. We went over to my other wall, which was a brick wall that's painted, put a couple of lights in over there, so you're gonna see those pictures over there too. Then I also have access to the outside of my studio space, which is about literally 50 feet by 50 feet section out front. All beautiful hardwood floors, all natural light coming in from the background. Put my off-camera flash in the front of that, and bang, just lit them up and just got these absolutely beautiful images. Then we went down to the wall, down to the other hall, and we went and did some pictures in front of the run. So we have 4 different possibilities when it comes to this. So If you're looking to do something special for your young adult, it can even be a tuxedo or a suit or even something like that. You could still do this for a boy too. So it's a 30-minute session. All the information is going to be down below if you want to book something like this. And if you're in another state and you were looking for ideas, this is a perfect idea. This is a great idea to do something like your local town. And now, are you going to get 25 people lined up at your door to do this? No. Good if you do. If I get 4, 5, 6 people this year to do what I need to do and then showcase those pictures again when prom season comes around again next year, and I end up with 5, 6, 7 next year, you'll see that snowball effect, because people are going to start seeing what they missed out on, and they're going to be able to say, you know what, this is really cool. My front porch is not that nice. Let's get a nice picture. And you'll still have the front porch pictures. You're still going to have them, but at least you have some good pictures to be able to put up in for your social media or just for you itself, kind of thing like that. I always encourage people when it comes to moments and memories like this. They worked hard for this. Let's reward them. Let's capture those moments and those memories. So thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. Nice short one today. Thank you for coming back to that channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm going to keep doing some videos like this inside of my new studio space. I'm going to designate a YouTube corner for my YouTube channel coming up. I'm going to come up with a really cool scene. I'm thinking like poker table style, and just do something like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. And remember, smile more, because it sure does hurt less. Peace.